Welcome back to Let's Play. Oh, hi. Eternal Sonata. Last time I was over here, I did not have a blue flame on my own. Yeah, I looked around these other doors at the beginning while I was doing a little bit of my usual grindy down here, and I'm like, oh, okay. Old age acres. This is where this is natural causes then. And more of these enemies I'm going to try and sneak past or have to blow by in fights. Oh! I got a red flame for this. Yeah, if I just hug certain paths, I'm sure I'll be able to find what I find. We take that, we take this flame back, and now I have two. This already opens up all sorts of other things just having these. All those other red doors outside. This is what I was looking for. Okay. Sneak, 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 sneak. Whoop! Once again, turn the corner. Speaking of going over things again, I somehow missed free healing back at the cave area, that cave village on Dantino. There's a treasure over here. Mailed fist. It's not something. Ooh, it's dark-based and greatly lowers her attack. I don't know about that. Might be useful here, but...
This isn't good. This really isn't good.
Oh, the cost of, cutting her attack stat by almost 50. She's already not that much of a harder hitter as is. And this is bad, too, when they get you like this, and then you gotta, like, sit here and wait. Still strong enough to destroy those things in one good combo, thankfully. Of course, Redo's gonna... And... okay. Yeah, sometimes they just, you can knock them down. Sometimes their AI will just be like, what was I doing again? Enemies don't have that tactical shit that we do, so.
Not much to you, huh?
Learned a couple of new moves, nothing that that looks like anything I would actually like use, so. Careful, careful. Which way you turning? Well, I don't have time. Well, let's turn that way anyway. Yeah. It knows. That's just the exit again. That's probably pretty much it. Like, going in here to get the other flame. Treasure was a bonus, so I'll take this back. I got 2 red, 1 blue. Let's start over and see what I can find there. Start from the bottom, work my way up. Seeing as how that extra red is probably definitely what I was missing. Alright, that's the exit. Oh, we can even open this one. We had a red and a blue before. Let's see if I need another red in here to open this up. Gone too soon, graveyard. Oh, they do it by time, I guess. It's weird how they move them aside like that. It's like, oh, children's graves are over here.
You look like a good
How many there are, too. Tell me that shit ain't dark. Oh, it's not this one, because I need another blue as well. So it's not here. Okay, so there's 2 doors in this area. That needs a red and a blue flame. So I gotta find another blue flame at least. Which I'm not gonna be doing here. So let's do the next area. Should I go right? Yeah, because this will give me one red, one blue. Let's see what we got going on in here. But yeah, on the left side of that last area, 2 doors with one that needs the red and blue flame. So there's going to be all sorts of stuff to get at here. See if I can find a red and blue in here. These guys are everywhere. Just trying to hug the walls. Trying to get as few battles as I can. Even though it's in my benefit. These things are, like I said, are giving out 2k a pop.
Good target.
Might level everybody up again by the time I get there because of all the searching. But yeah, this is trying to traverse this place. Check all the corners and everything. There's a red. Show me what's in here. Oh, blue and a green. Shit. Well, I can't do this one yet either. Okay, how about this next door to the left that only needs 1 red? I have a red and blue. I can maybe forget something here. Oh, got a red and blue in the upper left. Like that shit. Looks like there could be something here. Hopefully not another door I can't get to. Oh, another blue flame! With this, we now have 2 of each. Okay, so the bottom left doorway, and then I went top left. Ooh, this is a separate area altogether. There's definitely got to be something here. There's treasure. Lion's mane. I think it ups attack or whatever. Entrance to spring. There's that green flame back there. Is that where this is? There's a save point here, so let's see. Go up or to the right? There's the green flame here. Blue flame, we had some. I gotta go back and open with another blue flame to open that up anyway, so. That makes me think that's the way out. Okay, so bottom right, like just the one just before the save point, red flame, blue and green. Get this in here. Chivalry armor. Let's see what's over here with this red and green. Entrance to spring. Oh, this is the pathway. Okay, so this is the way out now that I have a blue flame. So let's make that happen. And that's a boss fight. All to get this simile flower to grow. What are you, some kind of ghost dragon?
Don't take all day.
Ah, great, I'm missing it already. Damn it.
See the afterlife?
Death crow. That's not a crow, and fuck, that hit hard.
Heal arrow. Thanks for the heart. There. How's that? No.
Can't even see when they're gonna swing, so that's why I'm getting hit.
Okay.
This is nothing.
Sky divider.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Beat on this.
Heal arrow.
Keep Keep everybody alive.
There, how's that?
He's getting me with that second hit, and she's fucked now. I can barely move. How do I heal this? Whatever it is, I probably don't have it on me in the menu. So.
Have a nice nap.
Chew on that.
She can do.
Heal arrow. There, how's that?
It's all you, Redo. New move.
Have a nice nap.
Now for 16 hits there. So I keep doing Snowclock so she can build up for the next person. That seems to be the strategy. Try to get moves that do the combo more if you're gonna...
How's that?
So the whole party can benefit.
Have a nice nap.
Oh, she's okay. Shit. Well, you knocked me here. And then the whatchamacallit went away and I ran out of time anyway. That's the thing, it gives me more time to do shit.
Have a nice nap.
She gets 12 hits on Snowclaw alone for the next person. Comes out super fast. Build yours up. Enough for 24. Do some big damage.
Have a nice nap.
He took that.
Heal arrow.
You know, let's see, keep everybody alive.
I'm serious.
Have a nice nap.
Well, it's almost down. Looks weakened.
Not a chance.
God. I can never time that.
Heal arrow.
Okay.
There, how's
It's
that?
an ideal spot for you, though. Why am I whipping with attacks? I'm close. Come on. I feel like you missed something that big.
Have a nice nap.
She gotta get super close to things. Fuck, he does it twice.
Take that. Heal arrow.
Okay.
There, how's that? Snowball.
Gotcha. Alright.
That was a good fight.
Another new bow for Viola. Just keep on climbing. Just keep on climbing.
Looks like we won.
You know, we did kind of just barge in here all of a sudden. Now that I think about it, it may just have been protecting the graveyard against intruders.
Well, I'd feel kind of bad about that then.
Don't worry. The Spring Guardian is a spirit, so even if it's gone temporarily, it'll go back to normal soon. Come on, let's get the simile water and start heading back.
What is it, Jazz? It seems like you have something on your mind.
Claves, what do you think of falsetto?
Huh? What do you mean?
We have an information leak on our hands. There's a spy within our ranks, and I think that it may very well be Falsetto.
What?
You don't think she's been acting strange lately? She's being oddly combative. Especially toward you. Think about it. She never used to be like that.
Well, it could be that Falsetto is just jealous of us.
I sincerely hope that's all it is. Even so, there is definitely something she's hiding from me. I've known her since childhood, so we can tell almost everything about each other.
Everything. Hold on. If there's a spy among us, wouldn't the guards have been watching the dungeon? Remember, our plan was to infiltrate the dungeon directly through the secret passage.
Yes, that is true.
It must have been a coincidence. I can't believe Falsetto is a spy.
Yes, you're right. Thanks, Claves. That's a relief. I was just about to lose my faith in Falsetto. It sure is taking them a long time. You think I should go to Andante and get them?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Guess it's nothing.
You fool. The information you provided us was very valuable. But I was ordered to kill you if your identity was revealed. Don't take it personally.
I know you. You're Rondo.
Falsetto has suspected you for some time now. I suppose sooner or later, they were bound to find out. You had the perfect opportunity to frame her as a spy, and you let it slip away. That failure cannot go unpunished.
I already knew that Falsetto suspected it was me.
Claves, why do you always need things repeated? Well, they do taste good in soup. I don't know about that. I seriously doubt he'll be attacking Andantino anytime soon. It's boring when things always go according to plan. It's nice to have things shaken up every once in a while. It's okay with you, isn't it, Claves? A lifetime to build, but it only takes a moment to destroy. You know, human beings really are masters of destruction. Everything we do has some effect on the environment. And ultimately, that ends up affecting human society as well.
Waltz really made a mistake when he chose me for this mission. Because I went and fell in love with the target. I guess I'm a failure as a spy. But more than that, I'm an idiot too. Why did I say those things to him?
Well, it could be. That falsetto is just jealous of us.
I sincerely hope that's all it is. Even so, there is definitely something she's hiding from me. I've known her since childhood, so we can tell almost everything about each other.
Everything.
When he was saying that he and Falsetto knew everything about each other, I felt so... The truth is, I guess I'm the one who was jealous of them. As a woman, I just didn't want to lose to Falsetto. I wanted to fight for him fairly and have him choose me. What a joke. A fair fight? That's the last thing anyone would expect from someone as deceitful as me. And yet, after all that I've done...
Hold on. If there's a spy among us, wouldn't the guards have been watching the dungeon? Remember, our plan was to infiltrate the dungeon directly through the secret passage.
I even surprised myself when I said it. I can't believe I didn't take advantage of my chance to frame Falsetto. Maybe Rondo was right. If I had just made her out to be the spy, my job and my love life would have been easy. But it's strange. I don't regret it at all. For once, it actually felt like we were on equal footing.
Yes, that is true.
It must have been a coincidence. I can't believe Falsetto is a spy.
Yes, you're right. Thanks, Claves. That's a relief. I was just about to lose my faith in Falsetto.
Well, ultimately, I guess I lose both in work and in love. I wish I had grown up with Jazz. Then, just maybe I would have led a life better than the one I did. I truly envy Falsetto. This will be my final gift to both of them. Now go! Fly! But your destination isn't Forte anymore. It's Baroque. It's done. I had to do at least one good deed in the end, or else the Valkyries would never come for me. I wonder if they'll ever figure out who the spy was. That it was me.
Yes, I'm sure Falsetto will tell them.
Were my feelings real? Or was it all just some kind of illusion? Everything I've ever done has always just been an act. But at least, at the end, I want to be the real me. I truly loved you.
And we lost the best healer. And now we have more, history of Chopin. A beautifully flowing melody in C-sharp minor composed around 1835. This one I don't recall off the top of my head. Despite the beauty and fantasy that is true to its name, Chopin did not intend to release this piece to the public. In fact, it's possible he had asked his friend Julian Fontana to burn the score after his death. Said that his reason for this was that it resembled Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. Yeah, this part's starting to pick up into that a little bit. Chopin might have been aware of that fact and refrained from publishing the piece to avoid such criticism. You know, around the same time period and all that. Backlash like that would have ruined him. But 6 years after Chopin's death, it was published by Julian Fontana as Opus 66. To say the very least. Probably spent a great deal of time debating whether it was best to just respect the wishes of his friend. Or if it really was right for him to keep this masterpiece from the rest of the world. In any case, the world should be grateful for Fontana's decision. If he had not published that score, might have been lost to time, I would say. There might have been other compositions that were threatened with destruction just like this one. Though Chopin's request might have seemed reasonable at the time. It is extremely fortunate that pieces like Fantasiae Impromptu was spared. But enough about that. We gotta get back that water for that flower. As we head into chapter 4. That bird flies to a Baroque. Is that where this is? Or are we catching up with the other half of the party now? Yeah, there's Boot.
Oh, Polka, there you are. I've been looking all over the place for you, you know.
Oh, hi, Beat. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, are you thinking about Redo and the others? You don't have to worry about them. I'm sure they're all okay. Besides, Redo's not the type to croak from just falling off a bridge.
You have a point there. I'm sure you're right. Thank you, Beat.
Still, we were pretty lucky back there, don't you think?
If we hadn't been picked up by that Baroque ship, I don't know what would have happened.
Thank you so much for helping us like this.
Don't mention it. It was nothing.
Is there any way we can repay you? You did save our lives.
Yeah, you've already done so much for us. Is there anything we can do to help out? This little squirt here can wash dishes for you or something.
Hey, no fair! You can't start calling me Little Squirt just because my hat washed away.
At least it sounds like you're all in good spirits, but I'm afraid there's nothing you could help with. Really, you should probably all just get some rest. Oh, and allow me to introduce myself. My name is Crescendo. I suppose you could say I'm the captain of this ship.
Huh? Crescendo? Gee, that's kind of a tough name to say. Couldn't we call you something else? Something easier to say?
Beat, please, don't be silly. Besides, I thought you said you were good at remembering people's names.
I must say, you're very young to be the captain of a ship.
You're a captain? Hey, hold on now. This guy doesn't even have a hook or an eye patch. There's no way he's a real captain.
I'm sorry, Captain. I apologize for her rudeness. Hey, maybe I'll just call you Captain for now. I could remember your name, no problem, but you need to show respect to the ship's captain.
Feel free to call me whatever you'd like, really.
Well, Captain Crescendo, thank you for your kindness. I think we'll get some rest as you suggested. I wonder if Allegretto and the others are all right. I think I'll go outside. Maybe some fresh air will cheer me up.
So I guess this whole part here will be all of chapter 4, and then chapter 5 we rejoin? Interesting way to do it. Plus we're gonna bring in all the characters in, but now, like, what's gonna happen to them? Maybe we meet up in, whatchamacallit, and they're, like, in trouble. Free lodging here, too? So I don't know exactly where I'm at. I'll check on her. She's still sleeping. Snort. They like myself can't eat a cake that size. You're not gonna eat it much? Well, I guess I have to force myself. Hum num 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 num. The fish are dancing. I can see something red. It's simmering. Fried fish, eh. Oh, it's only a dream. Okay, that's it. Went down that long list. Sorry for how loud my controller is. Of course, it has to be the X button, just like search shit, so that's the one I'm hitting. Whoops. Wait, is that somebody with us? Oh yeah, salsa. Okay, so that's just the 4 of us all already in prime to level up once we get out there. You're in trouble if you drifted out to the ocean, still clinging to that wood. After dark, the temperature falls and beasts increase in numbers. It was very fortunate we came by when we did. Why is it so hard to resist looking inside these barrels? I could go up, or I could go across. Or this way, the captain's quarters? Oh, there's another bedroom. Dark out there, watch your step when you're on deck. Oh. These look cool. Oh, snowman. That's a ship. Means we'll get that, we'll get that letter. Whoops! Didn't see where I was. I'm over here. I'm trying to... That is a door. Drawing room. This should be your cartography room. Whoop, hang on. I see something. Full of liquor. Ew. But I got hell mustard. Is that why it's called hell mustard? Because it's all boozed up. The majority of our party are still, like, below legal drinking age. Oh, you got stuff for me? Yeah. Let's go shopping. Sorry, the bridge is currently off limits to unauthorized personnel. You're just guessed for the moment. Go back into another drawing room? No, some of that is different stuff. Wait, no, I did go that way. Unless there are somehow 2 different drawing rooms. Hungry... What's that say? Hungry sailor race? You have to have strength to make it as a crew member. You should eat up and build a muscular body that can stand up to the rough waves. Her. But I'm so small. Captain's out here in the deck here.
So the world is all just Fredericks Dream. Good evening, Frederic. I see you haven't woken up from your dream yet.
Oh, hello, Polka. Are you having trouble sleeping?
Yes. I'm still worried about the others.
Polka, there was something I said to you before. About the way everything in the world slowly fades away, gradually losing its color. But since I've come to this place, I've begun to feel as if that is somehow being reversed.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Well, compared to when I first came to this world, now when I look around, I feel as if everything in the world is becoming more vivid, more clear. Could this be the proof I sought? Is this world, which must be a dream, somehow becoming more real? Or does it only prove that I myself am slipping away, fading even faster than the world around me. For example, I find myself wondering about whether the others are all right. Not long ago, I wouldn't have cared what happened to them. Why should I when none of this is actually happening? But now, I'm genuinely concerned. I don't know why, but I feel a strong sense of solidarity, a connection with the people of this world.
Well, I think that's a perfectly normal way for you to feel. After all, it's only natural to worry about people you've spent time with and grown to care about.
You know, before I had this illness, everything around me seemed so dull and ordinary. But since I found out my life would soon be over, even little things seem to shine with an inner light. Like the sound of wood crackling in a fireplace, the smell of a campfire, leaves slowly floating down a stream, the gentle sound of falling snow. Now that I think about it, I probably only feel that way because I am approaching death myself, and have begun to fade more rapidly. Just as Amelia did.
Amelia?
My sister. She was only 14 when she was struck down by tuberculosis, the exact age you are now.
Oh, your sister was my age when she... I see.
How terrifying it must have been for her, forced to accept an inescapable fate. She must have had so many hopes and dreams. Why? Why does God allow such things to happen to good people? Taking away even her chance to live. Poor Amelia.
It is sad, but everyone dies eventually. It's just that for some people like Amelia and me, it happens a little bit earlier, that's all. Besides, in a way, Amelia still lives on, doesn't she? She lives on inside your heart, Frederic. And she lives in the wonderful music that your heart creates. She also lives on inside all the people of the world whose hearts are moved when they listen to your music. Amelia won't ever really die. She'll touch the hearts of every generation to come. Through her brother's melodies, she will live on forever. I think that's wonderful. Frederic, do you need any more proof that part of her still lives on than the thought of that?
You know, Polka, whenever I'm with you, I feel like I'm talking to Amelia. It's almost as if Amelia is saying the very same things to me. Thank you, Polka. I believe you've taught me something very important tonight. Very important indeed.
Frederic, there's just something about you that draws others to you. And Since I met you, my way of thinking has changed quite a bit. Although I didn't realize it before, I think I've been dwelling on the past and ignoring the future. Because thinking about the future is just too painful when you know you're going to die soon. But you told me when we met that this whole world existed inside your dream, right? At first, I thought you were teasing me by saying that this was your dream, but now, I actually think that it's a really beautiful idea. And now I realize that believing in you is really the same thing as believing in the future. That's especially important for someone like me, who uses magic. You help me be more positive about the future, and what I need to do. I should really be thanking you, Frederic, because you've taught me something very important, too. What was that?
Our somber moment. Piercing shell. Is that a... something else in there? And a Scorpus. There might be something in there for boot. He uses bullets. Yes indeed. Plus 8. Maybe it'll go through enemies. Though I don't attack much with his normal attack with it, but... yeah, you never know. Alrighty, the shop guy, I forgot. That might have changed. Do I gotta go up? They headed for the stern.
Damn it! Of all the times for this to happen.
That's a big ship. Well, what is it?
It's a pirate ship. They appear out of nowhere sometimes and attack vessels that travel up this river. The pirates sneak up from behind and ram their unsuspecting target.
That's terrible.
Maybe there's something we can do. We should repay them for helping us.
I agree. But whatever we do, we have to move quickly or those people will try to board this ship.
It's far too dangerous. These pirates, even their underlings, are very strong.
Hey, that's no way for our captain to talk. Don't worry about a thing. Just leave it to us.
What's all the fuss? Is something happening? Still really sleepy. That's it! That's it! Ha! You know they got a captain with an eye patch and a hook! Ooh, and I'll bet they have a lot of treasure. Hey, wait! Pete, don't! Oh, not you two!
All right. We'll go over and keep them occupied. Meanwhile, try to pull the ship away as far as you can to keep them from boarding.
Right. I'll do everything I can.
Very good. If you'll excuse me.
Pirate ship Dolce. Dulce. Like I said, Dolce. Wait, that's a food. Who this guy? Head back to the ship? Oh. No, okay. Go back and hit that save point. Even though there's one right here. So let's investigate this pirate ship next time on Let's Play Eternal Sonata.